So for a whole half hour, all of our Badger videos on yeah, it was. You're just sitting there watching it like, oh man.
Yesterday you told me you were going to make it on the podium today. How do you feel about that?
I'm super excited. It's just awesome that I made it. I'm very excited for myself about it.
And is competing in state different from other races you've been in?
Oh yes, it's just so much more like, it's very crucial that you do very good and you can't have like a bad start. It's just so, like, it has to be perfect all the time for that. Just great.
I understand you had a malfunction with your shoes yesterday. How much did that impact you?
It impacted me pretty well, but I changed my spikes out at least, so that's better.
And what will you do to get back here next year?
I'm going to keep working hard in the weight room. Just gonna get me better and get me stronger in my legs and arms so I can push myself farther.
And how influential has Coach Collins been for you?
He's very influential. He's just such a good coach. I've never had a coach like him before, and he makes you want to do better. He's just so fun to be around.
You had a freshman make it on the podium this year. How did that feel?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, she's a really talented runner, and just to be competing here with all these great athletes was awesome to make it here. And then, I mean, quite a surprise and just an awesome bonus to get on the podium.
And has she worked hard all season to get here?
Oh yeah, she puts the time in. We've been working hard the last couple of weeks, getting her start down, and just, you put in the work and good things happen.
Okay, will she be working in the off season to get back here?
Definitely, that's the exciting part. I mean, she's only a freshman, so when you get a girl that makes it this good as a freshman, the sky's the limit. So we're excited to put in some time, and her parents, I know, are excited to push her and get her into some camps, so it'll be fun.
Perfect, 150. Lily Kemper, Brooke Release, Sophie Link from the fourth, Katie Cheesehill, Milton, Elise Getzinger of Mount Hill, and Wendy Belcher of Cedar Hill.
So, tell me about Erika and the season she's had this year.
She started out a little slow, but she came on late in the year and really worked hard, continued to work hard. Obviously with her, taking fourth place, that was huge, and she puts in a lot of miles, always running at least 3 events usually, mile, 800, 2 mile. It's a lot of running. She's going to do very well in college once she gets to college.
And how unusual is it for an athlete to make it to the state tournaments 4 years in a row?
Very unusual, very hard. I don't care if you're a boy or if you're a girl. It's extremely hard because everybody knows with track is a tough sport, and there's a lot of injuries in the sport of track, and for her to pound through that all those years and do as well as she has, she should be very proud, as we are very proud of her.
And Jada Beacom placed 7th today. Tell me a little about her as an athlete.
Jada's a lot of fun to coach. She challenges you as a coach. She does a lot of research. She's always, can we do this or can we do that? And usually her ideas are very, very good ideas, and I'm really looking forward to her next year. I mean, she had a 9-second PR today in the mile, which is great. And I think she's just going to have an outstanding cross-country season, and really looking forward to her coming back next year as a senior and being one of our top leaders. And I know her goal is to go to college, so hopefully that she can achieve that goal.
Yesterday you struggled a little bit in the 2 mile. How did it feel to come back today and make it on the podium?
I mean, the mile has always been my race, so this is probably my biggest focus. But again, you always want to do as best as you can for every race, and my 2 mile, I knew it was going to be tough. Placed 7th. We have really good competition in that 2 mile, so I knew that it was going to be a tough race, and going out to get my best time, that's really all that I really wanted for that race. But to come back and run my mile in the podium from my last race of my career as high school, it just feels amazing. Crossing that finish line was just kind of like, I don't know, something lifted off your shoulders. It's like, I made it.
How does it feel to have been here for 4 years?
It's unbelievable. You might feel like every year it's like, oh, I made it to state, but like to look back and say every 4 years is not something everybody can do. I mean, you put your heart and soul into it, and you have your family and your friends there cheering on, pushing you, and really it's mentally and physically like pushing yourself to the boundaries to get to this point. To say I did that for 4 years just shows how much you got to put in work in.
You said some of your teammates for next year from UW-Milwaukee are here watching you. How did that feel?
I mean, it was pretty cool. I kind of saw them in the state. I was like, oh my gosh. But like, I got to warm up with them and cool down with them yesterday, and they talked to me and like said what it's going to be like at college. So it just made me more excited for what college has to offer. I'm so excited to work with the coaches and other athletes who have the same passion for running that I do, and they'll be able to push me farther on my boundaries and see where I really can go in my running career.
So what is your next goal?
Well, hopefully break that 5-minute mile, but I mean, going into college, I'm kind of open to anything. I know it's something new, and there's so much more to running than you ever thought. Talking to the girls, they're like, college is completely different than high school, and I'm kind of like, it's okay, I'm ready for it. I want to do this. That's why I decided to do it in the first place.
In third place from New London with a jump of 21 feet, 3 1/4 inches.